What's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. For this, we'll be going over all the information, going over for the new Sugofest coming out to the Japanese version, going over the Whitebeard and Marco Sugofest. I'll also be going over some of the things happening on the global version and the gem sales going on there. And we're going to be going over, finally, the crazy stuff that's going to be happening for Luffy and Ace Sugofest and what the rates are going on there. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and talk about the Whitebeard and Marco dual unit Sugofest dropping on the 31st, which is 2 nights, going all the way through the 4th. It's going to be a limited legend pull. Only strikers, fighters, shooters, or legends are available. New units will be boosted in the upcoming Colosseum Kuma, and they'll count as an ally you can rely on in the mid-August treasure map. Whitebeard and Marco dual unit is the only rated up legend. That's new. I wonder how that's going to go. That actually sounds kind of weird. The multi-pull mechanics are going to be a little different, but for the most part the same. The first multi-pull is going to be an all units guaranteed to be 4-star or above, or all gold, which really doesn't matter, so don't worry about that. The third multi, the 6th multi, and the 12th multi are going to be a guaranteed legend. The 4th and 5th multi are going to have a guaranteed units in the bar, or one of the units in the new batch, which is going to be Whitebeard and Marco, Mihawk, Boa Hancock, Borsalino, Strawberry, or Summer Rebecca. Now, what that does mean is if you guys do pull a legendary character on the 11th poster for your 4th or your 5th multi, that is going to be a guaranteed Whitebeard. Now, the chances of that happening, again, are 3.5% on the 11th pull, so it is very high chance for that to happen on the 4th and 5th multi. For the 9th and 15th multi, Jesus, there's going to be a guaranteed one of these legends. Whitebeard and Marco, Sanji version 2, Nami, Katakuri, Gear 4 Luffy, version 2 Aokiji, Luffy Ace, Nico Robin, Akainu version 2, Frankie, Magellan, and Boa Hancock version 2. Now that's a really, really good pool of legends. So if you guys are free to play, if you can do 9 multis and you're thinking about getting one of like those 9 of those legends, I think it's like 13 or something like that. I gotta check. But if you can do that many multis, great. However, most of you are not going to be able to do that many multis. So if you guys are free to play and you are not considering doing 9 multis, my personal recommendation is to hold off on this banner, because if you guys are not whaling super hard, 9 multis deep or something like that, it is going to be really hard to get the units you want with just a normal legend rate. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the rates are just yet, but we do know that Whitebeard, of course, is the only rated up legend. We're going to see that the rare recruits are going to be Mihawk, Boa Hancock, Borsalino, Strawberry, Whole Cake Carrot, Baccarat, Chobro, Brand New, Hina, Bellamy, Impel Down Jinbei, German 66 Reiju, Pedro, that's the 8 Pedro, Mr. Zero, and Kuma, which are all Int and Psy units. And Carrot sounds like it's a pretty good pick for Whitebeard Marco. That sounds awesome. The Rebecca Secret Summer unit is going to be from the 31st all the way through the 13th. She's going to be an ally you can rely on for the mid-August treasure map. After the 13th, she won't be available anymore. However, there's a possibility she's going to come back in the future. In further news, we got the Rayshop is going to be lined up for August. We're going to have the return of the Rocket Man ship, as well as a lot of other a lot of other items and stuff that we usually get every single month. However, the return of the Summer Girls, we're going to have Vivi, Nami, and Robin, all of which are not very good. Just, waifus if you want them in your box. Also, if you're wondering what the mail is that you just got, it's going to be the brand new 20th anniversary limit break items in the mail for the characters of your choice. The order is going to be Luffy at the top, Zoro second, Sanji number 3, Nami number 4, Usopp, Chopper, Robin, Frankie, and finally Brook. You're going to have all the way until the 31st of August to choose which one you want to limit break from the easy limit break materials. If you want to know my recommendation, I don't really care, because they all are really not that great. Nami is probably the most useful of any of the units going forward. I think I've used Frankie like once, and that was because he was like a recommended unit for a very specific set of content. Luffy and Zoro obviously are the leaders, but you're not going to need a ton of limit break stuff on leaders. The 20th Sanji is a very useful unit because he is a poison remover, and that's basically the only reason he's useful. And as far as the other units go, there aren't a ton of really, really useful units out of all of them. The only ones that will stand the test of time are going to be Nami and possibly Sanji. So up to you and who you want to limit break if you want to limit break. My recommendation is Nami because she, in my opinion, is the only useful one. Then from Play and Some, we have the brand new updated stuff for the raids for August, which is nice. Thank you, Play and Some, for putting this out for us. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of raids coming out this month, and of course, no raids on any Wednesday or Thursday throughout the month. We're just gonna have them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. I think is Wednesday, Thursday like Colosseum Day? I think it is. The next thing we're going to go over is going to be Colosseum Kuma, which is going to be dropping on the Japanese version relatively soon. And Colosseum Kuma is kind of a weird unit that I can definitely see being useful in weird situations, but not like a super must farm. He's going to max out at 3,309 HP, 1,502 attack. He's going to have anti-healing as well as barrier penetration, and max out with limp maximum break at 13 turns. He's going to have a captain ability that's going to boost the attack of shooter characters by 2.5, recover 2 times recovery at the end of each turn, and reduces a special ability that's going to reduce percent damage reduction and threshold damage reduction by 3 turns. That part by itself, kind of nice. And for shooters, definitely nice to have. I don't know if there's a ton of shooter units that do have that. They probably have to look them up to figure out what they are, but definitely a decent utility to have. If there are 2 or more enemies, instantly defeat the targeted enemy if their HP is less than 350 times a character's attack. Otherwise, cut the HP of 20% that will ignore damage indicating abilities and barriers. So, significant, weird character. That's about 600,000 at like 1,500 or 1,700 attack. I can't remember what. So, that's kind of cool. Being able to instantly defeat a character is really nice. It's kind of like a Colosseum Shiryu type mechanic. Unfortunately, it's not a wave clear. It is a single target, so it's only going to do it above 600,000 HP. So if it is a high armor target and doesn't have too much HP, like a few 100,000, 500,000 or so like that, then you could instantly kill this character. I would say that would be super useful in certain situations if you have like a cracker mini boss or something like that that has a very high amount of defense and you're locked on that target. So I can definitely see it being useful for specific situations. The 20% HP cut that ignores damaging any abilities and barriers is also somewhat useful and is useful on very interesting teams. And the fact that this character is a shooter is also a very cool thing because since this character is a shooter, we're going to have a lot of different teams that can make it of it. Unfortunately, the sailor ability is only a plus 75 HP to shooters, not like super useful. But I don't think we're going to see a shooter comeback here so far. I'm definitely seeing some interesting units for shooters, but I'm not seeing a ton of, oh my god, this unit's amazing for shooter. And it's not an AoE HP cut, it is only a single target HP cut, so just know that it's going to be more like Colosseum Lucy and see less use because of that. Now, there might be reasons to use him. I'm figuring this character, I think he's shooter and cerebral. That's what I would believe it would be. So it would fit on a Katakuri team. So on a Katakuri, this could be very, very nice. It could be shooter powerhouse. I'm not really sure. I have to check, but I'm assuming he would fit on a Katakuri team very easily. But I'm not sure what team I would want to use him on besides that. The next character we're going to go over is going to be this brand new swimsuit Rebecca. And I mean, if she wasn't 16, she could be a waifu, but I guess for most of you, she's gonna be a waifu. But, wow, that outfit. Her captain ability is going to reduce the damage taken by 15% and boost the attack of slashers and striker characters proportionally increase HP up to 2.5 times attack at full HP. The special ability is going to reduce damage threshold by 5 turns, that's really good, and boost the attack of slasher and striker characters by 1.75. And if your captain is a striker or slasher character, reduce cruise increased damage taken by 5 turns and recovery, by 3 turns and recovery down by 3 turns. So definitely a useful character to have. And then of course, if your captain is a slasher or striker, reduce blindness by 5 turns. So far, not that bad of a unit actually. For utility, that's pretty good. And then as a damage boost, not bad at all either. And the next unit we're going over is going to be stage 1, 2, 3 Baeju. And wow, the Baejus just keep getting more Baeju. I think Bandai realized that Baeju is the character to make the sluttiest. Or the thickest, I don't know. I don't really know. But I can tell you that this artwork is the shit. Boost attack of all characters by 1.5 and recovery by 1.2. If they defeat an enemy in the previous turn, increase the attack boost slightly and stacks up to 8 times up to a maximum of 3 times. So kind of like an Aokiji type mechanic. The stage 1 special is delay all enemies for 1 turn, make badly matching and block not reduce damage for 3 turns. Stage 2 is delay all enemies for 1 turn and make badly matching orbs and block orbs not reduce damage for 3 turns, and then reduce blindness, despair, paralysis, and silence by 1 turn. And then finally, it'll do delay all enemies by 2 turns, make badly matching and block orbs not reduce damage for 3 turns, reduce bind, despair, paralysis, and silence on all characters by 2 turns. I believe this unit is a free-to-play unit, I think. And then reduce own silence duration by 2 turns. So overall, this Baeju is actually pretty freaking good. I would say that if, as far as units go, this is definitely a top tier free to play unit for a number of reasons. If it's free to play, I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's free to play, but it's a 3 times Rainbow Captain, so that's good. 3 times Rainbow Captain is pretty good free to play. I'm not gonna lie. Is it free to play? I have to check. Yeah, free to play. That is another way to make a free to play unit. In global news, we actually have some very interesting stuff coming out, and this is a very, very interesting thing because you're gonna get a crazy amount of stuff for recruiting, for buying gems throughout the store. Now, a new person one per person set has arrived, purchasing 45 Rainbow Gems and get 10 for free, granting a total of 55 Rainbow Gems. In addition to that, you'll get a set bonus better than ever before. It really is. The first bonus is you're going to get a Sugofest exclusive only rare recruit #1. Then the next one's going to be 5 Forbidden Tome auto heals. Then there's going to be a Memorial Roast Turkey, which I believe is a skill up meat. Then you're going to get 10,000 Rayleigh points. The next time you buy it, it'll be 10 million berries, which is shit. And finally, the last one is going to be 100 of each type of cotton candy. The reason this is so good, and you should even consider buying it once, is because the characters that are going to be available are going to be version 2 Doflamingo. There's going to be, I think I had the full list. Version 2 Rayleigh, version 2 Fujitora, version 2 Lucci, version 2 Law, Enel, Sanji, Gadu Sop, Timeskip Luffy, Buggy, Timeskip Zoro, and finally Crocodile. All of which are very good. Obviously, version 2 Doffy being the best one. Version 2 Rayleigh probably the second best one. So if you're going to be doing that, pick one of those two. If you have both of those two, just pick the one you're missing. Enel would probably be a fun choice. Gadu Sop, always a useful character to have, like, super late game for really stupid content. Croc, good for your cerebral teams. But beyond that, V2 Rayleigh, V2 Doffy are the best. And then there's another 1 per person set, which is going to be purchase 6 Rainbow Gems and get 4 for free, getting you a total of 10 gems. In addition to that, you get 1 free try at a bonus rare recruit. The rare recruit characters in the bonus recruit log are specially designed 4-star, which is 20th anniversary Straw Hats, and will join your crew at max level, which will be one of the 20 Straw Hats. Obviously, not a very super good one, but what can you do? The Challenger set has been re-released and allowing you to buy 30 Rainbow Gems and get 5 for free plus 1 bonus rare recruit, which is going to be 1 bonus legend. And the legends available are going to be Blackbeard, Strength Akainu, this version 1 Akainu, Kizaru, Aokiji, Marco, version 1 Doflamingo, and Hody Jones. My personal recommendation on which one you should pick is going to be Marco, because Marco is always going to be useful for the future. My starting legend, definitely a great character to have. Beyond that, if you don't have Blackbeard, pick him. And then the next character I would pick out of all of those would probably be Hody Jones for the most useful. Beyond that, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. We just put whatever ones you need to fill out your account. There's also the 12 Rainbow Gems and get 6 for free, which is going to allow you to get the Ace, Cavendish, Barto, Law, Sengoku, Shanks, Sabo, Jinbei, and Mihawk. All of which are really shitty at this point, so not really any of them are going to be super useful. A lot of people are going to say Mihawk is the most useful out of those. I would probably disagree, but I don't know anybody that still uses Mihawk on teams. Even if you wanted to use the end of turn damage to do that stuff, you still got to bring another character, so like that's not really great. If you wanted to pick the best character out of those, would definitely be the Psy Law, 100%. Definitely pick that one if you are buying one of those. All right, guys, well, my name is Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did like the video, of course, like, subscribe, and all the fun stuff. And if you guys want to check out the last couple videos, they are right over there, and you guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.